In this video, I'm going to demonstrate on how to paint scallop seashells. I'll be painting these two white scallop seashells. I'll be using acrylic paint, and I want to get a blended look or a gradient look with my seashells. I'm going to start off with a blue, and each time I reapply the paint, I'm going to go ahead and add more white to it to lighten it up. So I'm going to start painting the blue at the bottom of my seashell, and then when I have enough application and I have full coverage of where I want my blue to go, I'll start with the lighter color. Now in order to lighten up my paint, I'm going to go ahead and add some white and mix it in really well. And that should be light enough. If you don't feel like it's gotten light enough, go ahead and add a little more white. But don't add excessive amount because then it'll be too obvious. Okay, so I just lightened up my color and I'm going to go ahead and apply it. When I'm done applying this color, I'm going to go ahead, lighten it up again, and apply the next color, which is what you see I'm doing right now. Once I'm done with that layer right there, I'm going to go ahead and lighten it up some more and I add another application. And I'll do that until I reach the end of the shell. Now that I'm done painting, I'm going to go ahead and start my blending. You could blend in two ways. You could use a sponge for blending, or you could use a paintbrush. In this one, I'm going to demonstrate with the sponge. And what I do is I just bring one color into the other, but you don't want to pull the color off. If you do pull the color off, go ahead and grab some of the color you already made and re-add it. And you just want to blend it so you don't see where one color begins and the other color ends. You want it to be a smooth transition. Now that I'm done with the blending, I'm going to go ahead and set it to dry. And I'm going to start with my next shell. With my next shell, I decided to go ahead and do it with pink. I already have my paint made, so I'm going to start again on the bottom of the shell, and I'm going to work my way up. And each time I'm going to lighten the color so that I get that gradient look. Alright, now that I finished painting it, I'm going to go ahead and blend it in so I get that gradient look. With this seashell, I'll be using a paintbrush to blend it in. Now that my seashells are dry, I'm going to go ahead and start with the blue one. You could follow the pattern of the seashell. You could create lines, you could do polka dots, you could draw a design on your seashell. I have some paints already ready to go, and I'm going to use the back of my paintbrush to make polka dots. There are tools that you could buy that do polka dots for you, but I've chose to do this one because I think it's the most common one that people have available. So I'm starting off with polka dots. Again, the design really depends on you. So feel free to do your own design, combine different colors, make lines, create patterns. So I fast forward the video to get to this point. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to paint the edges with a metallic gold because I feel like it's really going to pop out. You could use any color metallic. This is a preference again. You don't have to use this, but I feel that the gold or the silver, anything metallic, really makes the shell pop out. I'm also going to use the gold to add details inside the shell. Now I'm going to take my shell and I'm going to finish trimming the outside of my shell. I want to get the trim on the edges, so I'm going to go ahead and outline the edges with the gold metallic paint. I'm going to go ahead and paint some more details with the gold metallic paint. Now that I'm done with my blue, I'm going to go ahead and start with my pink shell, and I'm going to start with actually giving it gold accent with the gold metallic paint. I'm going to go ahead and add some polka dots now to my shell. Also, when you start way down on the bottom and the ribs are smaller, you're going to do smaller polka dots, and as you work your way up the ribs, then you're going to make larger polka dots. There's so many ways to decorate a shell, so be creative and come up with some great ideas. I'm going to go ahead now and just follow the curve of the shell with some gold accents. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the painting process so you can see how I get to my final design. So I'm almost done, and now I'm just going to add some final touches. I'm going to go ahead and add a gold trim to my edges. Now that my trim is done, I decided to add some gold to my shell on the edges here. I'm going to go ahead and finish any last details, and that's it. I'm done with my shells. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe below.